Hey guys, so for those who don't know, I actually run an online Shopify store where I sell secondhand clothes. And in this video, I'm going to lay out all the apps that has been useful and is still very useful to me whenever I run my Shopify store. If you're new to this channel, my name is Daphne and I usually talk about everything regarding your digital life and how to organize and optimize your digital processes. So today we are gonna talk about running an online store. And if you're like me, running everything on the side by yourself, then this is the video for you. So keep on watching. And let's head to my Shopify dashboard. A short disclaimer before we start. I currently am in Mauritius, and Shopify and other apps do have limitations depending on where you live. So be sure to check that out whenever you are thinking of running your own online store. In regards to all the apps that I'm gonna show in this video, there will be a lot of other alternatives depending on where you currently reside. Anyway, let's get started. So, the first app is Shopify. Of course, an online shop cannot exist without the core app, which is Shopify. This is where you can even get your domain and set up your website and, of course, manage your inventory and all that. It's pretty user friendly and it has a lot of features you can use from analytics. Yeah, you don't even need to get Google Analytics, although it is recommended to have one and link it to your Shopify's back office, which I do, and as well as merging with your Facebook page if you have one. So I'd like to go a bit more in depth, however, as in Shopify, just like any other platform in terms of website, like WordPress, if you've ever had a blog, you can choose to download plugins. And some are free while others aren't. So after a lot of research, here are the main plugins I use. The first one is Seguno for email marketing. So although Shopify has its own email marketing feature, I decided to opt for something a little more advanced and customizable. And Seguno just makes my emails look more on brand and neat. And I basically use it like I'd use MailChimp, which is the email marketing app that I use for my blog. So it's super easy to set up and to use with guides and prompts that they provide. There's no costs involved, but they do have a more advanced paid version. The second app is Facebook Messenger Live Chat. That's the plugin that allows me to add a chat box that links directly to my Facebook page's Messenger so that customers can chat with me at any point in the website for any query. This is so helpful for customer service. Also, it's free of charge. Then I have Bulk Product Editor. So I currently have more than 100 clothes in my inventory, which makes it nearly impossible and super time consuming to edit something for all of them. So this plugin helps me edit in bulk. So let's say I need all the skirts to be tagged under women. I can simply use that tool instead of editing each product one by one. It literally takes a second. And it's free of charge for a limited amount of edits you can do in a month, which is more than enough for me. Finally, I have Best Currency Converter. So this is the only plugin that I pay for on a monthly basis. It's a currency converter for my shop, which saves my life because not only does it convert the prices automatically whenever someone visits my store, it notifies customers whenever they are about to check out that they will be charged in a specific currency. So, if your store is in USD, but you have customers from, let's say, the UK, they will see it in, their local currency. But when they check out, they will be charged in your store's currency, and that app notifies them of that change, which is great so that nobody gets confused after they get the invoice. And also, I had to convert my store into USD, mostly because I wanted to link it to my Facebook page shop, and there was no way Shopify would allow me to do that if I had my shop in the local Mauritian currency. And having your store in USD in general comes with so many more features. The next app that I use in conjunction with my store is PayPal. So, PayPal is what I use to pay for Shopify and other Shopify products. It's my main mode of payment in the back office. It is also a payment option for customers at checkout. So, I actually have a business PayPal account as it offers more features and it doesn't cost anything. And the reason I use PayPal to do my internal transactions and also have it on the website is because this is literally the only automatic payment method I can add from Mauritius, which doesn't involve a lot of bureaucracy. So if you're just starting out with your shop and just trying out things, setting up PayPal is a good first way to go. In a way, it allows me to separate my shop transactions from my personal transactions as well, so it's easier to track what I've spent on my Shopify store. So, the next apps I'm going to talk about is the almost entire Google suite of products. So now we're going out of the Shopify sphere and diving into external apps that I use to facilitate my life when managing my online shop. Whether you're a Google user or not, the key message is always go for apps which easily integrate with each other. No need to complicate your life with amazing but incompatible apps. Preferably, have one app or entity that can do it all. And for me, it's Google. So, the first app in the Google suite of products that I use is Google Drive. More specifically, it's Google Drive, which is at the heart of all the apps I use for my shop. So, whenever I need to work on my shop outside of Shopify, I can simply open up my Drive and get everything from there. And I'm not only talking about documents or spreadsheets or photos. Drive is more than a storage app for me, it can also integrate with my calendar, tasks, and notes, which can all appear on the right side of your screen on your drive, just next to your folders like this. It's just super easy to work on files while being able to schedule something or assign a task for later. The next Google app that I use is Google Sheets. So in my drive, the main type of file I work on is spreadsheets. Not the most exciting part of running a Shopify store, but spreadsheets will keep you sane, especially if you have 100 or more products. There are two main spreadsheets I create. The first one is for keeping track of my entire inventory. This is where I record all the specs of each product and where each product is assigned an ID code or SKU. This is really important to do before you enter all your products in your Shopify app. The second one is for budget tracking. Although I do track my spending in general on a separate app, this spreadsheet is only for my shop's income and expenses and could become really helpful should I one day decide to go big and get an accountant and all that. The next app is Google Tasks. I don't know if Google Tasks is the best to-do list app out there, but it is definitely super easy to use and simple looking. Just a list of tasks and subtasks. This is what I use to keep track of all I need to do for the shop, from social media posts to back office edits. Sometimes simple is all we need to get it together. Moreover, it stays on the right side of my screen all the time whenever I'm on my drive, which is pretty much every time I open my browser. And finally, we have Google Keep. So if you cannot handle messy notes, Google Keep's probably not for you, but it's a great tool for me to be able to note down quick notes to be deleted later, captions on the go, or I can even pin links that I always need to refer to. Not only does it integrate with my app again, its mobile app is great to use on the go, and I love it when desktop and mobile sync perfectly. So I never have to worry about refreshing the app. I know that as soon as I write down my notes, they will be instantly available on both my desktop and mobile. So, the next app I want to talk about is Adobe Lightroom. Lightroom is what I use to edit all my product photos. To be honest, as I am just starting, I am not too invested in post editing my photos, but instead aim to get really good shots when I'm actually photographing items to go on sale. Have a good shot from the start helps minimize your time spent on editing. Granted, my photos don't always look professional because I always use my phone as I don't have a camera, but as long as the products are clear and crisp on the screen, they will sell, believe me. And finally, let's talk about a tool that will save you from downloading 1,000 apps to manage your shop's social media accounts. Well, I mean, Facebook and Instagram mainly. To be honest, these two platforms are the only ones I can manage at the moment for my Shopify store, and they've been working great in generating sales. And I create, schedule, and manage all my Facebook and Instagram posts on Creator Studio. And yes, you can schedule Instagram posts. If you'd like to learn more about how I use this tool, I actually made a video about it, detailing my step-by-step process on how I use it for my online shop. Link in the description. And that's it really, all the apps that I use to run my online Shopify store. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. If you want to learn more about this topic or have any suggestions on what you want to see on this channel, please leave a comment down below. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.